And the next session is on participating in a Blackboard Collaborate event on an iOS device. In order to use Collaborate on an iPad, in my case, I had to go out and get the Blackboard Collaborate mobile application from the App Store, the Apple App Store. It's free. I've already gotten it, so I can only open it. I can't download it again. But it is free and lets you connect. This is what a page looks like, and you can see the major components are the same. We've got the list of participants here. We've got the chat room. We've got this big area, the main room, which is the, in this case, the page that's being shared. Jump over. I never know what the next slide is going to be. I actually printed them out. I can hear, and by the way, if you go over, I don't know where it is in yours, but if you go into the participant list right now on your copy of Collaborate, you'll see a little rectangle next to Bill's iPad. And if you hover over that, I think it will tell you that participant is connected via tablet. So that's how you can tell what's going on and if there are people connected that way. You can see I can hear everything through the tablet, through the microphone or through speakers. I do have up at the top a microphone button so that I can use the microphone on the device to speak. And I do have down at the bottom of this page, you can see the, this is the polling. I've also got the smiley faces I can use. I've got the stepped away. I've got the raised hand and the polling or voting or whatever kind of question is being asked, green and red. You can see up here in the participants that I can see how other people have voted. There's a three of me, one from my Air and one from my iMac and one from my iPad. So they're all me, but yes, there were 3 people in this session and I could show what they were voting. One of the things that we use a lot here is the application sharing, and you can see Bill Goldberg's application sharing notice down at the bottom, and I can see the window here in my content area. I can also click this little toggle in the upper right. There it is. And when I do that, it goes to full size. I can still speak. I still got a microphone, and I can go back to the regular size if I want to, using the touching it with my finger in the upper right-hand corner. But I can now read much clearer what's being shared onto the screen. In this case, from my iMac, I think it was, to the session. One thing that you cannot do, that Nick pointed out when we did this, was the web tour. And it simply says, a web tour is in progress. This feature is not yet supported. I'm not sure why not. In a real web tour, that's a browser and everybody can click on it. It's not just showing the web page. It takes everybody to that web page in a browser. And that's probably more complex than they'll get to with the mobile apps. Unless on some platforms it may be possible, but it's pretty hard here. And very briefly then, what I consider the benefits, and I listen about once a week to the Blackboard office hours using my iPad. The benefits are it's portable. I walk down to the break room with it, set it up, no problem. It's a close-up view. if I want to see something, I can make it go full screen and lift it up to my eyes. And I don't happen to have them on now, but I wear bifocals. And when I need to see something and it's small, even if it's on a portable computer, I have to kind of hunch over and look for it with the bifocals. But with this, I just bring it up to my eyes, look at it, I'm fine. And it also does the lean back participation. It lets me sit back and listen and relax rather than the lean forward into the computer. So it's a different experience. As a participant, I'm usually being entertained by what's going on, and this supports that. The drawbacks, I do not get to see the speaker video. Right, so right now, I'll pull this off. I'm sorry, I can't display this while I'm in the session. I can display my iPad on the computer, but I can't both do that and be connected to Collaborate. But you can see that there's nowhere here to see myself, even though all of you can see me. So if you connect on a computer, yes, you can see everything that's going on. If you're from the computer, you can see the speakers' video if they turn on their video. If you're on an iPad, can't see it. No web tours. You just sit there and it says, this is unavailable. I'll listen to people talk about these great pages. And the third one, somebody asked about, Nick, which is, can you be a moderator on an iOS device? And the answer is no. Simple answer. No, you cannot. So you can participate from an iOS device, but you need a computer to be the moderator. Can you initiate a recording? Nope. In fact, as simple as best I can tell, you can't be a moderator, so you can't do any of those things. You can't send people to breakout rooms. You can go to a breakout room, but you can't send people. You can't do any of that. And that's the brief explanation. I think it's important that you know about this, because if you're going to do synchronous at a distance events like we're doing right here, you will have people using the iPad. I see Lily has connected hers up. Michael is on his phone, I think, or Android device. I'm not sure which. And so you're going to have people in that position. You should know what their limitations are. Not the people, the devices. And the main one is web tours are a problem. The advantage is that they can often participate when they couldn't otherwise.